What's going on, guys? There have been points in this game where I was, well, not sad, but where I was disappointed. At other times in this game I was really angry and frustrated by what they are doing. But now, to be honest, guys, I have come to the point where I am about to give up with this game. I mean, I don't know whether or not you guys are informed about the upcoming quote-unquote expansion, guys, but yeah, after reading the expansion, the way they were going to do it, yeah, guys, I can't say anything else than that I am very worried about the future of this game. Basically, the model which they prepared is similar to the Forgotten Runes concept, where you can enter by paying platinum non-stop, or you can do a bunch where you can do like 1 or 2 quests per day, which grant you tokens in order to enter the Forgotten Runes area. So I think that they are going to do something similar. Well, let me tell you guys, this is by far the worst idea I have ever heard. When Just G created that thread on the forum, guys, I went in there immediately because, yeah, I know that I'm always complaining, but yeah, as you can see, I once again am right about what I've said. I wrote in that thread that I was very confused and worried that they were launching the expansion this fast, because the idea on Wednesday evening was to launch the expansion 2 days ago. So they made a very good decision, and after reading some of the comments, like 99.9% of the comments in the thread, they decided to postpone the expansion with a week. So I went in there, I posted that I was very confused, worried about the fact that they launched this expansion after only three quote-unquote screenshot teasers and very non information about the expansion. That actually worried me, guys. Yeah, and then after digging more deep into it, guys, I'm so sorry, but I can't say a single good thing about the upcoming expansion. I don't even consider it to be an expansion. Yeah, this is basically something which they designed in a period of less than 1 month. I think that hell break loose, that there was panic, and that they decided to make a new quote-unquote expansion, and yeah, this is backfiring completely. I mean, I know that I'm negative, guys, but you can't say that I haven't said that this game was one of the very few games where balance in between free to play and pay to win, the balance there was, yeah, perfect, absolutely perfect. But now what they are doing is making this game, yeah, it's pay to win completely. If they are going to do the expansion the way he described it in that thread, this game is becoming pay to win. And guys, as much as I love you, I am not willing to spend a single euro on this game. I am not interested in paying platinum in order for me to have access to some kind of dungeon. I mean, unfortunately, I have always have to make these references to the past and to the amazing expansions which we've had in the past. Shout out to the Shuyal expansion, to the Tindrin campaign. Those expansions were amazing, guys. And what they are doing right now is such a pity. I have nothing positive to say, nothing good to talk about. I am really sorry, guys. This is really bad. I don't know where they came up with these ideas to make it even more pay to win. It's not even pay to win, it's pay to play, because you can't enter the new expansion. I don't even like to call this an expansion, guys, because I am expecting this to be 1, maybe 2 areas where we can fight mobs and a boss, and where we have a chance to loot new level 66 mythic, legendary gear, not mythic, guys. So there's no legendary gear in between the levels 61 and 65. The only gear which the new area will drop is the level 66 gear. Then they also announced level 66 arcane weapons and a quest line for level 66 or 65, correct me if I'm wrong, mythic weapons. But I expect that quest line to be very, very bound to having access to the new area, which results in me not being able to do this new quest for the mythic weapons. I mean, yeah, they actually managed to they're actually developing something which I can't say a single good thing about. I mean, they are going to launch a new level cap, level 66. I admit I will cap both of my characters. I'm not going to rush it, guys. I decided that I am not even going to buy the 7-day experience kit. I am not willing to give them any money with the current state of game. This is so bad, guys. And I know that I have never done this before, but I really encourage you to not buy any platinum in order to show them that we, the community, aren't satisfied with the current state of the game. They are about to destroy it, guys, and if they do what they said they would do, Just G deleted that thread, by the way. Shout out to you, Gary. You managed to choke once again. I'm so sorry, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is the beginning of the end, guys. Oof. I don't get it. I mean, to top it all off, they replaced the expansion. I am very satisfied that they did that, because there's no chance that they would have some decent content prepared in the period of 3 weeks after announcing it. No chance at all, guys. No chance. Previous expansions, and then I'm talking about those amazing expansions, they took months, up to 6 months to create and launch. They would take the elite content away for 1 week in order for people to get used to the new normal zone. So there is no chance that this new campaign will be any good, guys. I'm so sorry. I normally say that I really hope that I'm wrong and that you can prove me wrong, but I'm not going to say that this time, because I am convinced by the fact that this is going to be absolutely awful. We were hoping that they postponed it with a week in order to have to review the monetization aspect, the pay platinum to enter thing, but Gary said that they were not really interested in changing that. That formula will more likely stay, but they were doing some changes, and I don't know what they were changing, guys. It doesn't matter if we have to pay platinum in order to enjoy this new upcoming campaign full to the fullest. Then I am very sorry, but I'm not willing to do that. And if that questline is as boring as the Forgotten Ruins questline, then I'm not even going to be able to enter the new zone in the very first days after launching it, because I cannot be bothered with it. I really can't. This is so bad, guys. I don't understand why they don't consult the community. Ask some of the most respected players, and that doesn't include me, guys. Because, you know, if they ask me for my opinion, I will absolutely destroy them by telling them the truth, and Gary is not willing to take the truth. I told them that I was worried about them launching it so fast, and that I really hope that they would listen to the community after releasing the campaign in order to tweak where needed. And Gary said that they always listen to the community as long as it's not a salty or negative comment. Which means that basically Gary is saying, if you don't kiss our ass, your post will get deleted. That's that. So they are not willing to listen to constructive criticism, guys. They are not, and I don't care whether people say that I am wrong here, that they do listen to constructive criticism, because this just isn't true, guys. Say one negative thing about the game, even you can try to write it in a positive way, they will still delete your comment because they can't handle the truth. I have no idea what they are trying to do. I understand this is a business, guys. Business is only out after our money, and I perfectly understand that. I don't have any problem with supporting it, but you have to make sure that the product which you're going to deliver will be a good product. And don't try to milk us, empty your pockets to the fools, because this is about to backfire. I dare them to post graphs about player activity today, compare it with previous season. We will be shocked if we see actual numbers, and that's why they will never post these kind of statistics. The numbers are horrible, guys. I always, that's like the 27th time that this person joined the guild. But that's another subject, topic which we're not going to discuss in this video. So yeah, I don't know what they are doing. And this 2 times Haunted Tokens event, absolutely ridiculous, guys. I mean, come on. Oh, this is bad. I actually considered not posting a video this week, but I tried to stick to my word, where I'm not Spacetime Studios. I don't postpone my shit. I definitely do not delete my threads on the forum like Gary did. He deleted the complete expansion thread. I think that they realized how big that the fail was after posting the thread and hyping it up, and then after reading I just said 99.9% negative feedback. I'm changing it. 100% negative feedback. The peoples who posted, whoa, awesome, etc. in the thread were the people who replied as first. Meaning that they didn't even bother on reading what it actually said. They just saw expansion tomorrow and they got hyped up. Unfortunately, there's nothing to be hyped up about, guys. I'm very sorry that I'm just standing here in my tavern, but there's nothing to farm at the moment. Absolutely nothing. I'm just doing the graveyard mob in order to be busy while discussing this misery. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I am so worried about the game's future and about the channel, guys, because I normally wouldn't even care. They are entitled to do whatever they want, but the traffic on my channel, like views, likes, etc., it actually depends on how good that the content is which they will launch, and yeah, I don't expect this to be any good at all. This really is the beginning of the end, guys. I have been a very satisfied player in a period over, I think that I'm playing for like 3 years now. Always have been very happy about the state of the game. Although I must admit, you can, I mean, the loyal followers, you should, I mean, people can tell if you have a look at me as a person, as a player, it has gone from very optimistic in my first Arcane Legends videos to more pessimistic and negative time by time. I mean, that's what the state of the game. I can't imagine. The only period, guys, where it really was going up for me in order of, like, if we look at the fun and the play to get rewarded, was when they launched the Mausoleum at the very beginning. I was very satisfied with Mausoleum. I actually made millions selling off the pink legendary gear, dropping there. And yeah, that was actually the level of satisfaction which that gave me was huge. I don't think that I've ever been as satisfied by grinding mobs and actually getting rewarded for the grind, just because of the fact that that expansion was not focusing on getting lucky, but it was focusing on grinding volume, doing runs. The more you run, the richer you get. Unfortunately, that stopped at one point where the legendary gear didn't have any value anymore, and that's the point where I reached maximum rank and completely stopped running that Mausoleum mob, because yeah, it can get very boring very fast if there's no gold to make. Yeah, This sucks, guys, it really does. I also like the fact, and that's very funny, that they scaled the banished and the voice set gear for the new zone. So, as you can tell, I mean, if you are a bit of a smart player, the banished gear, what the fuck is that banished gear doing in that new campaign? Well, guys, as someone pointed out in one of my videos, they forgot about the banished content. They forgot about the fact that they said that this would be useful for the future updates. So they took the voice gear, decided that it was okay to take that into the next expansion, which is normal, and then they were like, oh no, they're going to whine about the banished gear, so they added that too. And that absolutely doesn't make any sense for me, guys. This is so it's funny and a pity at the same time. I mean, they are really trolling us. I mean, this is trolling, guys. What the fuck is that banished gear doing there all of a sudden? It doesn't make any sense at all, but they knew that people would whine about it. Shout out to Kakashis, Avery. These people have been almost begging for banished weapons, and those banished weapons, maybe they will come in the expansion after this expansion if the game is still alive. Yeah, which I highly doubt if they are going to continue the current expansion the way they announced it. This is very bad, guys. Very curious to hear your opinions about it. I actually brainstormed before pressing the record button. I need to have something positive to say about this new expansion. And honestly, guys, there is maybe one good thing, and that's raids. 12 people are able to enter one zone, and I guess we battle mobs and stuff, which sounds absolutely amazing. A big shout out to the team for developing something like that. However, first comments I read from people were people saying that Battlegrounds is a lag fest, that it's not stable, so there's a good chance that these raids will not be any fun if there's a lot of lag. Personally, I can't complain about lag. I very rarely suffer lag, so yeah, we will see what the future has to bring, guys. Personally, I am not looking forward to this expansion at all. It's really the beginning of the end. I don't think that I have done 15 of these Forgotten Ruins runs. It's not appealing to me. I rather stay away from the game than killing 1000 mobs or 25 bosses, knowing that there's no possible way that I'm going to earn any gold. So I see it as a waste of time. I see it as a loss because sometimes I have to use an ank and so on. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments whether or not you are looking forward to the expansion. Let me know why you're looking forward to the expansion. I'm very curious to have your insight into this, but I don't expect anything positive to come out of this at all. Then I wanted to discuss the guy with his live streams, but I'm not going to do that. I am like getting really like a bit I'm not jealous, guys, but I'm getting a bit annoyed by it. I mean, all these threads on the forum, him ass-licking Gary in the chat box, it is absolutely awful. I mean, speak up. You have the power to talk to them directly. Speak up and tell them that this is not the type of expansion which we are looking for. And if you manage to do your quote-unquote marathon streams, then I admire you, because this game is boring as you can't imagine. Okay, guys, this is it. This is where I end my... Yeah, it's almost turning into a weekly rant. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. Let's have a discussion about this in my comment section. The only comments which I will delete this time are insults. So if you write something, don't try to write it down in constructive, normal English, so we can have a discussion. I noticed that there are more than a few people posting in my comment section who have a lot of knowledge and whose opinion I really value. So yeah, looking forward to having a chat with you guys about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace!